Hi, Tracy here with BibleJournalingMinistries.com, and today we're doing the review of the Word Nerd Bible Journaling Kit by Illustrated Faith. I'm so excited to share this kit with you. If you get a chance, please look at the unboxing because what I'm going to show you today has already been used. So if you want to see what it looks like brand new, please check out our unboxing video. At the end of this video, I'm going to show you a quick process video on how I created this really cute journaling notebook. I hope that will inspire you to make one yourself. Before we get started on the review, there are a few things that DaySpring sent me this month to share with you, and I am excited to share them with you because they just launched in the store and I think you're going to be excited too. So let me move these aside and I can share with you the new things that are in the DaySpring catalog. Move these out of the way. Okay, so the first thing they sent me was this kangaroo pouch. This is a kangaroo pouch is what it's called, and basically it would go, I think it belongs in your Bible. It really, what I think this is great for, because it really solves a problem for me when I bring my Bible to church, because yes, I Bible journal in church. I often have to put my coloring pencils on the floor or somewhere in my lap and they always fall apart. So I think this is probably going to be a really good solution for me because this kangaroo pouch can hold all of the things that I take with me. So let me open it up for you so you can see. Basically, it has an elastic band that you can put around a notebook or you can put it around, like I have here, my Bible. And the kangaroo pouch can fit anything. So right now I just have some of my kits, my Illustrated Faith kits from previous months. And you can throw them in here and take them wherever you go. The side here is it almost seems to be like a leather or leather-esque kind of tab, and I'm not sure it's meant to hold my pen, but it holds it really well, so I just stuck it in there. So if that's not what it's intended to be used for, don't blame me. It's just something that I did. I thought would be great there. So then I have access to my pen really quickly. But what I'll probably end up doing is putting all of my pens and pencils that I take with me to church and bringing this, or on a trip or in the car or, you know, out and about. And I'll probably just attach it to my Bible and take it with me where I go. So whenever you're journaling in your Bible, you can, you know, basically just have this on the other side, like this. And then it's really accessible. So if you need something, you just kind of grab it and journal in your Bible. So that's the kangaroo pouch. And the kangaroo pouch retails for $15. I think it's definitely worth the $15, and it's real cute. It says, have Washi will travel. So I really like that. The other thing they sent me, there's two more things that they sent me that were, actually three things that were really neat this month. This is called the Illustrated Faith Beautiful Organization Bag, and this retails for $40, and it's really nice and sturdy. It has like a ton of compartments. So it's got a compartment in the front and a snap enclosure, and then it has places for you to put things in. So let me unzip it for you because it unzips on the side for you to open it, and then you've got access to anything that you have here. So you can see here that I've just put my Illustrated Faith kits. These are some of the older kits and they fit real nicely in here. Then you also have these little pouches, and I've put some washi tape inside mine. And then I put here just my ink and my stamp block, so I have it wherever I am going. So this combined with my kangaroo pouch was basically everything I need to travel on the go. And I think that's what this was meant for. It is called the Beautiful, I think is what it's called, Beautiful. And it's just a really great organizational bag. So you just put everything in here and zip it back up. For my friends that love the little purse charms, I just wanted to call your attention to these little hangers here. You can just add your little purse charms here, and you can also add your purse charms, of course, to the zipper area and probably here on the side. So if you like the purse charms, definitely decorate this how you like it, but it's really a nice sturdy bag. What I like most about it is it has what most bags don't have, which are these little feet. And that will help protect this bag and keep it lasting long for a while. So this one says, make beautiful things, and I think that it is a great organizational pouch, especially as it relates to taking your Bible with you on the go. So what a great way to carry it to church, and you have everything you need. And that's the organizational pouch. The next thing they sent me is the Hope multi-bookmark. This is really cute because it's like this is made out of wood, and then it has 5 verses for you to pre-mark in your Bible as you're thinking about hope. And then each of these is coordinated. So if you want to remember where Hebrews is, you just find the little anchor, and that's where that's where you're going to mark for Hebrews. So if you are using a Bible, the way you use this bookmark is if you have a Bible that has, most of them do, this little space here, you just slip it right in there, okay? And then you take these bookmarks and you just mark the pages that you're going to study. So ideally you would just mark them in the right places, but I'm just showing you where they go, where you could use them. Of course you don't have to bookmark the hope verses, that's really up to you. But really you would just bookmark your verses as you're journaling so you know what you're studying, and then they're all ready for you, ready to go. Isn't that nice? And then they have the little cute charms at the bottom. So all kinds of fun, something for you to use and have fun with in your Bible this month. So that is the Hope bookmark, and you just slide it in there so it stays in there pretty good. And that retails for $8. So hopefully you like that. And the last thing they sent me this month is a canvas bag. This is the Do Everything in Love canvas tote bag. It's really huge. So to get this all on camera, I'm going to do my best, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. This is $30, and really it's great because you can, what I was thinking, I really wish I would have had this last week when I was traveling, because I could have just used this instead of my backpack. But anyways, this thing has a really huge pocket right here for you to put stuff in. This is kind of black so you can't see it. Let me throw things in here so you can see how really deep it is. I mean, you're going to be able to put a ton of stuff in here. I can throw this big devotional in there. Do you see? I'm not sure if the camera's picking it up. It's probably not, but it is so deep in there and so big that, you know, this, you could even use it for, I don't know, a ton of groceries. So again, if you are a traveling girl like me and you like to take all of your things with you when you travel and you like to coordinate, I really don't have too much that coordinates in the Bible journaling area of my life, so this is new to me and it's really awesome. So this one says Do Everything in Love. So these are the new items that DaySpring sent me to share with you this month. And I just wanted to also let you know that if you buy these two, there is a deal. You can get this and this for $55. I'm not sure if that's a deal yet, but maybe it will be a deal in the future. Maybe you'll be able to get a percentage off. I don't know. They're not telling me, but you can buy these two together or you can buy them separately. So that's on DaySpring's site. And that's what they wanted me to share with you, and I'm super excited to share it with you. I think these items are really high quality, and I think we're going to have fun with them. So yay, new things, all kinds of fun. So let's go ahead and move on to the review of the kit this month. I didn't want to forget to show you those fun new things. And that canvas bag is so big. It's awesome. I think I'm going to be able to identify my stuff first when we go camping or when we go to cabin trips and things like that. The kids will be like, oh Mom, that's your bag because it's so big and it's so like pink. So, and I have boys, so they will not like to have pink. So they won't be using it. It'll be just for me, which is great. Okay, so let's talk about the kit this month, and then at the end of this, again, I will do the process video so you can see how to make this. I really had a great time. Whenever I get these kits, I dive deep into them. I mess with them. I try to make mistakes so that I can see how the kit performs, and always the performance of the kit has with Illustrated Faith's line, DaySpring's line, they've never disappointed. So I'm excited to always be able to share good quality products with you. So the first thing that I did was I used the stamp. So if you didn't get a chance to see our unboxing video, basically the kit, you will be getting a free bonus this month. So I will link up to that for you. You can get a stamp set or some stickers or tip-ins. There's all kinds of things for you. There are 4 things for you to choose from. You get to pick one for free with your order this month of this kit. So be sure you get in on this, because for $20, I know there was a stamp set. I'm not sure if it's limited or not, but the stamp set I loved, and it was $12 retail. So for 20 bucks you get this kit plus the stamp kit, or you can get the washi, the tip-ins, and there were some other tabbies, I think was the other one. So there was lots for you to get this month. But this is all I have left of the die cuts that came with the kit. So I definitely went to town and used them. And they were so cute. And then you get the washi tape. And the washi tape this month says, and it's good strong washi tape. You can see I used it for my book binding here. So that, I mean, really, that means it's not cheap washi tape. It's sticking there pretty good. I do have lift, like I always have lift whenever I don't adhere the bottom. So what I'll do here probably is continue to do the back side of this journal. And we'll have it all ready to go. But this says, Word Nerd, the best book is the good book, and Bible Bookworm. And as always, you get a full set of washi tape with these new kits. So great value there. I mean, at least the washi kit tape alone is $4 or $5. So it's a good color too. And it's like the peach and pinks of this month. And that's the color. Then you get your different journaling cards. So you get your devotional cards. You get 4 devotional cards. This is one of the devotional cards, and I stuck it down, so you're not going to be able to see the back side of that. But if you do have access to look at our unboxing, you'll be able to see the unboxing, and you'll be able to see the back side of that one as well. But you get the journaling cards. These are these ones for this month. They're sturdy cardstock cards. You also get weeks 1, 2, 3, and 4. I really am loving the food for thought, so this is going to be real fun. And then you get the stickers. I used quite a bit of them for this month, and I went ahead and when I used this sticker for this edge here, I added it to cardstock and then adhered the cardstock to the page. And then you get the stamp set, and the stamp set performed really well. So you get the cute little girl. It says Bible Nerd. I am a Bible nerd. Are you a Bible nerd? Let me know. Put it in the comments. If you're a Bible nerd like me, put it in the comments. And then it says, this word lights the way with the girl and the glasses. So that's what the stamp looks like. So now you have an overview of the kit. Then you can see here that I used some gelato background, and then I used the Illustrated Faith pigment stamp ink. And then you can see that it didn't bleed through on the back, which is good. There's some shadowing, of course, because it's black ink. But I used some gelato, stamped it, adhered some of the die cuts, and really spent most of my time here reading John 1, which was day 1. Then I went ahead and played with it in my Bible just to see how it would work. Now this time I used dye, Memento dye ink, because it was with this paper cardstock, so I wasn't worried about, I didn't really want to mess around with pigment ink when it comes to this kind of paper, and it didn't bleed through, so that's nice. And I went ahead and did some stamping, some gelatos in the background, and I wanted to show you quickly that I did make some mistakes here. I accidentally pushed too hard on the stamp, so I got a little impression here. There's actually an impression underneath here. But what I did was I came back with the word Bible Nerd and really covered up that impression, so you can barely see it. You can just see it slightly here. So I'm not worried about when sometimes I make mistakes. I just like to cover them up if I can, and I don't really worry about it too much. I added a little bit of washi at the bottom, and I also covered another kind of extra impression here. Sometimes we make mistakes, and it's okay. It's about having fun and being in the Word, and that's what I care about the most. Lastly, I came in and did some work on this composition book. This is just a cheap composition book I picked up when the school supply sales were going on this last couple months, and all I did was I used and I'll put a process video next after this, but this is just like a gesso, acrylic paint, some modeling paste, and just the elements from the kit. So Be a Bible Nerd is what this composition book is about, and I really am looking forward to seeing these elements stand up over time. These are really nice quality cardstock here, so I think this is going to make a great gift when I'm ready to give it away. So, all in all, as similar with most Illustrated Faith kits, I love the Illustrated Faith line, so I can't say poo-poo things about it. I can only say it's a great kit. Obviously, if I ever get something from them, I will let you know that I don't like it, but I love this kit. I think it's great, and I think that it'll be useful and really get you into the Word this month. So really learning about Jesus and the Word and having just fun in the verses this month. Especially, I really enjoyed, reflecting on John in the first chapter about how, in the beginning the Word already existed, the Word was with God, and the Word was God. And then I underlined here, the Word gave life to everything that was created, and then so the Word became human. I just really hadn't spent enough time reflecting on that, and I think that's what these kits do for me, is I get a kit and then I read the devotion and then I dive deep into the Bible and see things that I hadn't seen before. So I hope that these kits do the same thing for you and that you're able to have a great time Bible journaling this month. And now we're going to go ahead and show you the process video on how to make this composition book. To create the Be a Bible Nerd, Word Nerd journal, it's really super easy. And so in this process video, I'm going to share with you step by step on the things that I do to create one of these journals. They're perfect for gift giving and perfect for using as well in your Bible journaling, especially if you're journaling outside of your Bible. The first thing I do is I protect my surface with a Ranger craft mat. I will also sometimes use a generic version as well. And then what I do is I apply 2 coats of gesso. The gesso that I'm using here is the Dina Wakley Media White Gesso. And I'm just using a makeup sponge to apply it and drying in between the coats with my Dari's heat tool. Be careful when you're drying. It does tend to bubble up. I love the bubble up texture, so it doesn't bother me. But if it bothers you, you might want to let it air dry and just keep working on your journal throughout the day. The next thing I do is I add 2 coats of the Blick Matte Acrylic Orange Light color. This is a peach color. I thought it worked really well with the peach colors in the kit, so I went ahead and used what I had on hand. Any kind of peach color that you have would work great with this. You can even use pink, black, or white. It's entirely up to you. I am just going to use what I have on hand and create a really nice base foundation for this journal. So I'm just using a Ranger acrylic brush from the Dina Wakley line that I had to apply this, but you can use any that you have as well. I'm just doing 2 coats and letting it dry. You might need a 3rd coat if you are concerned about maybe the words or the texture pattern, not texture, but pattern showing up from the comp book. You may need to add maybe a 3rd coat. It just depends on how thick your acrylic is. Then I mark the area where I plan to put the girl so that I make sure that I paint where I want to paint. So just marked it with a pencil. And then I started to apply what's called modeling paste. And this modeling paste with the stencil that you see here, the stencil came in a kit that I have. It was in a Delusions kit by Ranger. But you can make this stencil really easy by just using a piece of plastic and punching it out with a hole punch. I really like the little hole punch idea, so I just kept going with it. So it just needs a little bit of modeling paste. That modeling paste dries really, really fast. The brand that I'm using, I believe, is Liquitex. I clean off my stencils as soon as I'm done, because if you don't clean off your tools, that modeling paste will stick on it like, really like cement glue, and you won't be able to get it off. So as soon as I'm done, I always clean it. The next thing I'm doing is just throwing down some black paint. I just squirted it in the middle of the journal because I didn't really care. I mean, normally you would just squirt it on the Ranger craft mat that was next to it, but I didn't really mind putting it in the middle since I'm going to put that element, that hello my name is element from the Word Nerd kit in the middle. It didn't bother me. And then I just brushed the black here and there, tried to do a little bit of dry brushing, and
wasn't really that successful at it, but it looks pretty good. I mean, I'm happy with it. It just wasn't dry brushing per se. So then I added a different color of acrylic paint, and I did not like that color. So I had to go back over with the orange light and just kind of get rid of that color and then brush over some black to make up for that. And that's the great thing about art, is that you can decide what you like and decide what you don't like and change it up as you like it. You can really see in this video right now where I bubbled up that acrylic paint. And I really like that texture, so I left it. And then I went ahead and did a little more darkening of the lines, black lines, and just to create a nice dark black background to set my piece on top of. I wanted to clean my mat off because I am known for destroying my work because I'm a messy girl. So I went ahead and cleaned my craft mat out. And then I went ahead and went to look for some pieces that I wanted to include with my kit. So the first thing I'm going to do is use this box that you see to add some glue to the back of this "Hello, my name is." I had contemplated using some other type of glue, but I ended up just using my Elmer's spray glue. The Elmer's Craft Bond is what I use. It's a spray adhesive. It is acid free and it's a permanent bond. And I just spray it and make sure it's really a nice coat. So I like to use it when I want an even coat, and it's really sticky, so it works well. I added the Bible Word Nerd Bible Journaling Kit washi tape to the side, and then was trying to fiddle around of where I would put Be a Bible Nerd. So at this point, all I'm doing is placing things down, seeing where I want them, seeing what I like. And this is my process. It's really just a lot of trial and error to see what I like. And then I go ahead and place it down once I'm happy with it. But all of the paper elements are applied using that Elmer's Craft Bond. I just added some of the hearts as well that was with the kit. And I'm really having a little bit of a trouble balancing out the left corner. I want to put something there, and so I will at the end. At the end of this, I actually will use Ranger's enamel accents to add little black accents in the corner. I'm just using a little punch right now, a little paper piercer, to pierce the holes where I'm going to add that bookmark there, because I want to be able to give this away as a gift. So I added one of these little bookmark templates. I think that is also a Tim Holtz item. Spraying a little glue on the elements before I'm placing them down for their final location. So I'm loving what this is coming out to be, and I just want to finalize it by adding some enamel dots. I just apply them and let it dry, and then we call this complete. I decided not to finish the inside of this book because I need to be able to pull off that bookmark if I'm going to personalize it and give it to a friend. So when I get the chance to do that, I will go ahead and just add a piece of scrap paper to the inside of this book, and it will call it then completely finished. I can also do the back side as well with some paint, although I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not. It just depends. If this review was helpful to you, please give us a thumbs up. Always love when you can subscribe to our channel or subscribe to our Facebook page. We thank you so much for your support. If you have any questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments. I'm happy to answer them. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.